The Mobile County Public Schools presents Homeroom.
Hi, and welcome to Homeroom, where we introduce you to the fabulous teachers and students of Mobile County Public Schools. We are the best school system in Alabama, and today we're going to see part of why, as I'm going to introduce you to 8 of our outstanding students that we have in Mobile County Public Schools. I'm your host, Renee Phillips, and joining us for our first segment, we have our leaders of our JROTC program. We have a fantastic JROTC program, and joining me now, we have Cadet Colonel Mercedes English, and you are the brigade commander, so you're over the whole thing, all 12 high schools.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. And then we also have Cadet Command Sergeant Major Zerica McWilliams. She is the brigade sergeant major. Yes. So you are the number 1 and the number 2 for the county, selected out of all 12 schools.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what's it like being selected for this job?
It was a big surprise, hearing the news and seeing the scores. I was really excited. I was so excited when I heard that I got the job. And I was even more excited just to meet the rest of the brigade.
Because you're from Murphy High School.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you get to meet the students from other schools.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're from MGM.
Yes, ma'am.
So what has this been like for you, coming together and meeting other students and being a leader?
It was exciting because I didn't really know anybody. So when I was told that I was a part of the staff, I was like, oh wow, I've never done this before, and it was really cool. Mm-hmm. And it's been going good too.
Yeah. And so did both of you get involved with JROTC pretty early on?
Yes, ma'am. I've been in for 4 years.
Uh-huh.
So I've been really involved all 4 years of high school.
Yeah. And what about you, Mercedes? Zerica, sorry.
Same as well. I've been in it since a freshman.
Yeah. And so what made you want to join JROTC?
Well, at first it was because my older siblings were in it. And when I started, I was really shy and I didn't talk to anybody for real. But once I started getting into it and talking to more people and getting involved in the different sports that we have, I was like, this is really for me, and I could see it bettering me in the future. Mm-hmm. And it has. So. And
what types of activities do you get to do in JROTC?
There's everything for everybody in JROTC. We have physical activities, STEM activities. We have things like mega ball, PT team, drill team, color guard, rifle. It's just a plethora of things that you can do in ROTC. You're never bored.
What's your favorite?
My favorite would be going our rappelling trips,
Mm-hmm.
where we go rappelling at Fort Whiting or Camp Shelby. We go rappelling down, I think it's a 2-story tower.
I think it's 4. Is it 2? Okay.
It's
really tall.
Yeah,
it's really
I've done
tall.
it. It's fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah,
and
it's
it gets
scary
the
when
adrenaline
you get up
pumping.
there and they pull you back.
Yeah, it gets the adrenaline pumping. It's really fun, and you learn to put trust in your instructors. I really love the instructors in JROTC.
Were you scared first
No,
time you did it? No,
I was not.
You're brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now you tell all the other cadets it's fine.
Yeah, it's as the brigade. Well, last year I was the command sergeant major of my school, and when we did go rappelling, I kind of took a leadership position. When we went rappelling, I would help people put on their gear and tell them, oh, it's going to be just fine. All you got to do is take one step down. Scariest part is that first step. After that, it's going to be really fun.
And that's what I love, because you're learning those leadership skills, and the only way to learn that's kind of by doing it.
Yes, ma'am.
And what about you? What's your favorite JROTC activities, Erica?
I would have to say either drill or our community service that we do.
Uh-huh.
With drill, it's a friendly competition between the 12 schools, and it's really fun. And then with the community service, it's like we're giving back to our community and doing different events so kids can see that it's good to help people.
Mm-hmm. What types of community service have you done?
For MGM, our community service activity that we do is the Serve It Up for Love. It's a tennis event held for abused kids and women, and it's a tennis tournament held at the Mobile Tennis Center, and we help out, we serve drinks and different things like that, just to show them that, we care and we're here to help if they need any help.
And I love that, because all students can help with that, right?
Yes.
They can get involved and
Yes,
make
sir.
an impact. And so leadership skills, do you feel like JROTC has helped you to become a leader?
Yes, JROTC, I think one of the main pillars of JROTC is leadership and character and integrity. We have an acronym called LDR-SHIP. It stands for leadership, and those leadership attributes, loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And I think ROTC helps you develop those skills. Learn more about yourself, more about your community, more about how to interact with others. It's an amazing program.
And it doesn't. Like, it gives you opportunities to get out of your shell, to be able to, like, talk to adults and, like, different types of people. And that's what I really like about it, because when I started, I wasn't able to, like, talk to people a lot. But now I'm able to come on, like, shows like this and, like, be able to get out of my shell and talk to people.
And we see you on the screen. There you are, getting recognized for your leadership. So you're in front of people, you're talking to people, doing things you never thought you would do, right? Well, we're proud of you. What are you going to do when you graduate? You're both seniors?
Yes, ma'am. I want to go to the University of Alabama to study chemical engineering while also doing ROTC in college and commission into the military as a officer.
Awesome. And what about you, Zerica?
I'm going to be going into the military, Army, and I want to be a culinary specialist.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
So we're very proud of you ladies. We look forward to seeing you lead the whole brigade this year and beyond. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to break for commercial, and when we come back, I'm going to introduce you to some more of our outstanding student leaders in Mobile County Public Schools. So stay tuned for Homeroom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ayla, hi.
Oh, hi, Sierra. How are you?
Good, how are things?
Things couldn't be better.
What do you mean?
Well, I just started this new job as a school teacher with the Mobile County Public Schools, and it has been a life changer. Great benefits, the hours are great, and great students. Just overall, it's a great opportunity.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. I'm going to look into that.
You should.
For more information, visit mcpss.com/job opportunities.
What's the matter, baby? You're not feeling good?
School-aged children are at a higher risk of getting and spreading germs and viruses. To help protect the spread, students are encouraged to stay home when sick. Parents, it's important for your child to remain at home at least 24 hours after they no longer have a fever of 100 degrees or higher without the use of medications. Please help us maintain a healthy learning environment.
There's a lot to like about Mobile County Public Schools.
What I enjoy about Mobile County School is the extra attention my teachers give us to help us learn.
Teachers are liking their access to technology, and students are liking the quality of their education.
I like the technology that's been incorporated into my education.
And since 1826, you have trusted us to prepare your child for their future, and we like that. Mobile County Public Schools. We are learning today, leading tomorrow.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today I'm introducing you to some of our fantastic student leaders that we have throughout Mobile County Public Schools. And joining me now, I have Jessie Starling at Baker High School, and you're the Red Ribbon leader there, and you also do some short films, so we're going to get to see a little bit of your work there, as well as Jacelyn Wrightington from Davidson High School, and you serve on the city's Youth Advisory Council. So pretty cool accolades that you guys have, right?
Yes,
So tell me, Jessie, how did you get involved? I know we have some video that we're going to watch of a video. You like to do short films?
Right. So I'm a filmmaker. I intern at my church, and I do a lot of their, editing and filming and stuff. But usually I just spend my time making short films, and I have a YouTube channel where I make, lighting videos and where I do a lot of filmmaking type videos and stuff. So usually if I have free time, that's what I like to do with it.
And we see on the screen right now some of your work. Tell us what this is.
So this was a short film that I made with my girlfriend because she goes to South Alabama and I've been, going there to hang out. So I knew it was a beautiful campus. So the first time that I went there, that is me, yes ma'am. So the first time that I went there, I knew that I had to film something there. So then it was just a matter of figuring out a storyline, and then I talked with her about it, and we kind of, worked through an idea. And so I took my camera and we just kind of spent a day walking around filming and stuff, just having a fun time.
Where's the camera? You have it on a tripod?
Yes ma'am, I have a tripod. So.
That's cool. And Jacelyn, you do videos and photography.
Yes ma'am.
So tell me what kind of work you like to do.
I mainly focus on sports. I currently shoot for the Baker boys basketball team. But yeah, I like to dibble and dabble in sports, but I do also do other areas of work. I started my 10th grade year, and I just want to keep growing from there and get into some bigger projects, some docu-series, and just keep working.
I think we have neat programs in Mobile County that people don't realize with the videography. I know my son is on a video team at Davidson, and so what you can learn from the technical aspect is pretty cool. And so Jacelyn, tell me about the city's Youth Advisory Council. What do you do there?
So we plan events to prevent teens from getting involved in things that would lead them down the wrong path. So we plan events to keep teens entertained and keep them active in the city. We also plan like recreational events, but also educational. So for kids that don't know what they want to do after high school, they can venture out into some of our events like cafe that we just had. We have different cafes, so healthcare based, cosmetology based, like if you know, just different fields. And we just as the youth, we just do what we got to do to make our city better.
And that's important, don't you think, to give youth positive things to do?
Yes, ma'am. It's definitely important.
Yeah.
We live in a rough world right now. So.
Yeah, that's fantastic that you're doing that. And Jesse, you're the Red Ribbon leader for Baker, and you're working on a special project with veterans. Tell us about that.
Yes, ma'am. So with the Red Ribbon Award, there's kind of like a competition that goes with it where you do a service project for your county, and then it gets judged, and then if you win, you can get a scholarship to go to whatever college you want to. And so basically, because I'm a filmmaker, I knew as soon as I heard about this opportunity that I wanted to do something geared towards filmmaking, just because I would want to do that anyway. So why not, use it for the project? And so I don't want to give too much away because I'm still working on a lot of the details, but I can say that I am absolutely using everything that I know as a filmmaker and as a storyteller to do a project that tells the story of veterans and that highlights the attributes and that highlights all of the characteristics and what goes into being a veteran.
I think what I love about this too is that you guys are using your skills in a way with videography. So Jacelyn, tell me about that. Is that cool that you can lead in many different ways?
Yes, ma'am. I love like the creative process behind like piecing the videos together. It's more than just filming and just getting it to look nice. It's the storytelling, the process, the thinking about the shots, planning everything out, and then use like the creative process that you have to go through with filming. You can implement that in other things like with your education. To if you don't know how to do something, you can work through it, you problem solve. That's something that I definitely learned from videography and photography, like problem solving. It's
amazing because what you can learn, you can take being creative and being a filmmaker and a photographer and use that in any attributes of life. You can use it to be a leader. You can use it, to be a follower. You can use it in any way as long as you take what you're learning and use it in other different ways. That's a big way that you can grow as a person as well.
I think your teachers who are watching this are going to be very proud that you use the term problem solving, right?
Yes.
So all the stuff you learn in math and in your group projects is paying off, right? So what do you want to do when you graduate? You're both seniors. We're very proud of both of you.
Right, so I plan on going to South Alabama. I want to get the digital film degree and continue with my YouTube channel in directing and in lighting. And I want to be a filmmaker and a director. And honestly, any attribute and anything that goes in that direction is where I want to follow.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I plan on also going to South and majoring in engineering, probably civil, mainly because that's where my cousin is. And I love the building, like photography. It's like the process. I like the process of building stuff.
More in common than you would think.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do, but probably do aviation right out of high school.
That's awesome. Maybe you will see each other around at South.
I hope so.
Let's hope so.
Collab on a project.
Yeah, you heard it here first. We're going to do a great video project at first year at South, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that sounds fantastic. Well, thank you for what you're doing. We're so proud of you, and we wish you luck.
Thank you.
We've got a break for commercial, and when we come back, we're going to meet some more of our student leaders in Mobile County Public Schools, so stay tuned for Homeroom.
As a student in the Mobile County Public Schools, there are a few things I've come to expect. One is a quality education, and the other is a quality lunch. Not only are our school meals well balanced, meeting all federal nutritional standards, but they also have less fat, fewer calories, and they taste really good. Oh, and I forgot to mention, our school lunches contain whole wheat, grains, fruits, and vegetables to give me the energy and brain power to get me through the day.
Do you feel alone, overwhelmed, or helpless?
There's hope, there's help. Call or text 988.
You don't have to face your crisis alone. If you need a safe space to talk with a trusted adult for support, reach out to your school counselor.
Do you need help to make it through everyday struggles?
Do you need someone to talk to?
Call or text 988. Your social emotional wellness is worth it.
Remember, there's hope, there's help.
We believe in the power of dreams.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor because I can help people.
We believe in preparing our students for a future full of possibilities.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher because I like helping other people learn.
In Mobile County Public Schools, we strive to help each student achieve their dreams. We offer real-world learning with an advanced curriculum for each child. It's our mission to graduate prepared and productive citizens and to help fulfill their dreams.
When I grow up, I want to be a web designer.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom. Today I'm introducing you to some of our fabulous student leaders that we have in Mobile County Public Schools. And joining me now, I have two members of the City of Mobile's Youth Advisory Board. I have Zykeem Lane from Murphy High School and Emma Holt from BC Rain High School. And Zykeem, you're a leader already at Murphy. Tell me what you do at Murphy.
So at Murphy, I'm a part of the Student Government Association where I serve as the Sergeant at Arms, making sure that during our meetings, everybody is heard and has an equal amount to contribute to the conversation that we're having.
That's a good skill.
I also am on the baseball and bowling team, which I have fun competing and, just having fun with our friends on the team.
So a lot of people don't realize we have bowling, but what do you like to score when you bowl?
Usually I'm like a 150 average, so I'm kind of good, but
that's pretty
still
good.
Room for improvement.
I'm lucky if I hit 100. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And Emma, what all do you do at BC Rain?
Well, I'm an ambassador. I'm also part of SGA and FBLA. So I do a lot around campus, especially if it's volunteer work, such as maybe helping new students around. I like to help my counselors as well, helping get information out to other students about scholarships and maybe any upcoming events we might have.
And so you're both leaders at your schools, and that's why you were selected for this Youth Advisory Board. So what's it like serving on this board?
So it's kind of fun, like working with everybody from the different schools and getting used to conversating and really public speaking too, and doing things like this. We also, what we do on the board, we plan the events around Mobile, and y'all can check out the events on 251 Teens. And we really just get everybody together so that the kids teens can have something to do throughout the school year.
That's good because it's important for people to have something to do. And Emma, tell me, you've done some things with transportation and some surveys, so talk about that.
Yes, ma'am. So every summer the Youth Advisory Board has a meeting with Mayor Stimpson where we have a summer research project on how we can improve the city for youth. So last summer our project was on giving teens better outlets, giving them better events for organizations around the city where they can be active in their community. But, through the year we've gathered more research on how we can better build off of that. And what we've seen is we could get teenagers more active in their community if they have better access to public transportation. So over the summer we put out a survey where we resulted in over 300 responses from many different age groups and many different people from numerous walks of life. So we were able to determine that we can really help give back to the community by helping destigmatize public transportation such as the WAVE. So we're looking to partner with the WAVE to have maybe events going on together and help maybe put out a commercial to try to help break down all the just negative feedback about the WAVE and how we can improve that for the city.
Because maybe a lot of people don't know that that's available to them, right,
Yes,
to ride the WAVE. So Zykeem, what's this been like working on this project?
So it's been interesting, finding out that a lot of people really don't ride the WAVE, and it's really there, what I said is really there just for show. So we want to get the word out more, and that way, hopefully, it won't be just for show. People actually start riding it.
And a lot of teenagers in particular may not realize that we have a busing system or that it's a safe and efficient way to get to where they need to go, right? So is that something you've learned throughout this process, Emma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
we've seen that there's actually a handful of college students who take the WAVE, but we're trying to work on maybe having a little bit more beneficial bus routes. That way it's not as many stops or it doesn't take as long to get to one destination.
And why is it important for you guys to have a voice in the city of Mobile and in our community?
I'll take it.
Okay.
So I think it's important for us to have a voice because we really are the future. So I think that us saying something now will help us in the long run get what we want to happen changed.
And Emma, what have you learned through this? Do you think it's important for teenagers to have a voice?
Yes, ma'am. I think it's very important because, like you said, we are the future. If we see something that can be changed around Mobile, it's important to speak up about it. A lot of teenagers don't really put their voice to use. So what we like to do is try to help amplify that voice. We have events like Cafe, as well as working through other organizations like Youth Violence Prevention and the police department to help amplify teenagers' voices so they can speak up in their communities.
It's great. I love to hear your voices. I think that you have fantastic things to say, and that I'm glad that the city has this opportunity for you guys. Has it been cool working with the city and the city leaders?
Yes, ma'am. It's been amazing.
And so what do you want to do when you graduate, Zakeem?
Oh, when I graduate, as you can see here, plan to go to Stanford University, major in history. I want to do a minor in German, and then after that, go into law school.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Yeah. Almost. You will, huh?
Yeah, I'll get there.
You'll get there. That's perfect. And Emma, what do you want to do?
Well, I intend on enlisting in the National Guard and continuing my education at the University of South Alabama for nursing.
Okay. And so what do y'all want to do eventually? What's your dream job?
I want to be a criminal lawyer.
Ah, that's cool.
And I would love to follow in my mother's footsteps in being a travel nurse.
Okay. I love that you're focused. You know what you want to do. You're getting those leadership skills now in high school. So congratulations. We're very proud of both of you.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing what you do in the future. So we have to break for commercial. And when we come back, I'll introduce you to some more of our student leaders in Mobile County Public Schools. So stay tuned for Homeroom.
At any given time, trauma can happen.
And how we deal with it. And how we make peace with it.
Starts with me.
With Project Thrive, I'm taking a pledge.
I pledge to believe and support others experiencing trauma.
Will you join Project Thrive and its team of partners who are working together to address issues of trauma? Take the pledge, take a stand, and let's make Mobile a trauma-informed community.
Hey Alexa, tell me about Mobile County Public Schools.
With 53,000 students in 90 schools, Mobile County Public Schools equips and empowers college and career-ready graduates. Several MCPSS schools are ranked among Alabama's top 10. Yearly, graduating students earned about $110 million in college scholarships and 10,000 career credentials. MCPSS is learning today, leading tomorrow. Does that answer your question?
My name is Harshini. I'm a junior at Davidson High School, and after graduation, I plan on pursuing a career in dermatology. Currently, I'm taking science classes such as AP Chemistry, Biology, and Human Anatomy, which will help me pursue my career. I feel as though Mobile County is preparing me for my career choice in that they provide rigorous classes that help me think further beyond just what I'm learning. I'm Harshini Cannon, a junior at Davidson High School, and I'm learning today so I can be a leader tomorrow.
Hi, and welcome back to Homeroom, where I'm introducing you to some outstanding students in Mobile County Public Schools. They're leaders, as our motto says, learning today, leading tomorrow. And joining us from Mary G. Montgomery High School, I have Nikaya Nichols and Hayden Wiggins. Hi.
Hi.
And you guys are so involved at your school, and we're very proud of that. So Nikaya, tell us what you do at MGM.
At MGM, I'm part of the track team and the flag football team, as well as National Honor Society.
That's really cool. How's the flag football going? It's our second year.
Flag football has gone great. The girls are amazing. The coaching staff is amazing. I love to get out there and get physical. I love a good win. We get really spirited, but it's a great team bonding experience.
So what's better, traditional football or flag football?
I love traditional football, but I've never had the chance to play it. Watching traditional, playing flag football for me.
I agree, because I think that's pretty cool that now there's that outlet, and it's grown in Mobile County. It started at the high school level, and now we have middle school.
Yes.
Great sport, great sport. I'm
amazing.
looking forward to many years of playoffs. And so, Hayden, tell me what you do at MGM. You do a lot.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a part of the yearbook staff at MGM and a National Honor Society. Yes, ma'am.
You said you just had to file an article for yearbook, right?
Yes, ma'am. We just finished it up, and hopefully it gets approved and makes it to the yearbook.
Yeah, I love it. We still have yearbooks. I think that's a fantastic thing for students to get to buy and to look back over the years.
Yes, ma'am. We're actually selling all of our past yearbooks right now. So
okay. So if anyone graduated from MGM and needs a yearbook, get in touch.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so you're also an ambassador at MGM, and you went through some training recently. Tell me about that.
So we went to the University of South Alabama, where 12 of the Mobile County high schools were there, and we talked about leadership skills and heard from their Southerners, which is their ambassadors, and we heard from the student government.
Okay. That's
Yes,
pretty cool
ma'am.
to get to see all the leaders from the different schools.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
Nikaya, you're on the city's youth advisory board. What's that been like for you?
It's amazing. I'm part of the marketing committee, and there we put together flyers, plan captions, and basically spread the word about our many events. We have an event coming up called Empowerment Day, where teens come together and just lift each other up and try to keep their eyes on the future and know that there's better coming later for them. But anybody that wants to join, it's an amazing environment. We're like a big family. Our bosses are amazing. We get great words from people who come in and pour into us just to keep us knowing that we can remain and stay getting better.
I can see why you're great at marketing.
Yes.
And Hayden, we met at the Miracle Field because that was one of the activities that the ambassadors got to do. You came out there for our grand opening.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's a playground and a baseball field for children with special needs. What was that like for you to be there?
Oh, it was so amazing. You know, I have a special place in my heart for people like them, and just it was so humbling, and I was so grateful that I was given the opportunity to be with y'all that day.
Yeah, it was fun. We got to watch a baseball game where some of the kids got to play. It's a rubberized field, so they could go on there with their equipment.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
it was a lot of hard work for that day, but watching the kids smile was...
Yeah, that was like the best part of the day.
Yeah, and that's the kind of community service that you do
Yes,
as an
ma'am.
ambassador, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Nikaya, why do you think it's important for teenagers to do leadership activities and to be out in their community?
I think it's a good way to just put yourself out there. Life is all about connections. It's about who you know, how you treat people. You can get very far just knowing and being around people and showing love. And I think that's the most amazing part about being a leader and getting out there in your community.
And Hayden, you're a junior, but you're learning these skills. Do you think it's important for students to get involved?
Yes, ma'am. I think it helps us, you know, go down the right path instead of going down the path that we don't really need to be at. And it honestly truly helps not only the students in high school, but the students under us.
Yeah.
To be role models for
They
them.
see somebody to look up to, because
ma'am.
I'm always amazed when we can get the elementary students doing leadership roles and
Yes.
hearing what they have to say.
Yes.
And then they can look up to you ladies, obviously. And Nikaya, you're a senior. What do you want to do when you graduate?
Yes, I'm so excited. I want to attend Florida State University and study kinesiology.
That's cool. Why do you want to go into that field?
Because later in life, hopefully, I can be a sports medicine physician for the Miami Dolphins.
Ah, very specific.
I love athletics, and I love helping people, and I love medicine, so put them all together, and here we
you'll
go.
be able to say, back when I started flag football in Boulder County.
Yes.
And Hayden, so you're a junior, but tell us, what do you want to do? You already have a plan?
Yes, ma'am. I want to attend the University of Vanderbilt to become an oncologist.
Yeah? Why do you want to do that?
Well, I want to be able to get in the field and help find cures for this horrible monster. I've had several family members pass from cancer, so that's what made me dig my
So you're going to find a cure?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. I think you will. So
Thank you.
Ladies, for what you do at MGM. We're very proud of you, and we look forward to seeing what you do in the future.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So I hope you've enjoyed meeting our student leaders, and that's all the time that we have. So we'll catch you next time on Homeroom.